Hey gang, how you doing? Jonathan here for Tailhunter Sport Fishing, and it's time once again for the Mexican Minute La Paz video fishing report coming to you from La Paz, Baja, Mexico, and covering all of the fishing action for the 29th of April to May 5th for our Tailhunter Sport Fishing fleet, of course, in La Paz, Baja, Mexico. Anyway, thank you for checking in. Hope you're doing well, and please do us a big favor and don't forget to subscribe. It would really help us out. Anyway, let's jump into what's going on with the fishing. Here we are. It's already the first week of May. We're 5 months into the year, and just when I think that winter's done, just when I think that the winds have stopped, we had about 2 or 3 weeks where there was really pretty much no wind. We had perfect conditions, and then the winds came back, like they're clawing and scratching, that old thing about in like a lion and out like a lamb or something like that. Well, it's going out like a lion. In fact, out of the last first 4 or 5 days of this week, not only could we not go fishing, we couldn't even get on the boat. So first couple days, we couldn't even get on the boats. We had to stay on the beach, had to bring everybody back because it was that rough out there. The winds were blowing that hard. The sun was out. It was still 85 degrees. In the mornings, it was really cold, but 85 degrees, the sun was out, not a cloud in the sky, dust blowing, trees bending back and forth, sand blowing all over the place, couldn't even get on the water. So first couple days, couldn't get on the water. The winds diminished a little bit. Then the clients we had, the fishermen we had, decided they didn't even want to try fishing, which was a good idea because all the fish you're going to see in this week's report pretty much came in the last 3, 4, 5 days of the week, or the last couple days of this last fishing report dates that I'm talking about. I've just got so much to tell you about. There's tons of photos. Please, if I can't get all the photos in here, wait until the gallery at the end, because in the last couple days of the week, that's where all the fishing came in. And this is why, again, I think that our winter fishing is kind of diminishing. Fewer and fewer yellowtail, less and less of those cold water fish like the yellowtail, like the Sierra and some of the other cold water species. More of a mix. This is normally what we call the transition time of the year. Warm water's starting to move in, cold water's starting to move out. So some of those cold water species are starting to leave. They're still biting, but now we're starting to see some of the warmer water species. We got some indications of some tuna out there. Some of the commercial guys are seeing tuna, but we got our first Dorado of the year. One of our gals, Patty, first Dorado, but also the first Dorado of the season. Marcus Yu, who comes down and sees us all the time as well, he not only got some rooster fish, but he also got our first marlin of the year as well. It was a little blue marlin. So some of the warm water species are coming back. We're also hearing of some other Dorado schools moving around out there. Also hearing that there's some wahoo out there. They're not quite ready to bite yet, but these are all warm water species. So the water's getting warmer, the complexion is changing, and there's just a really nice mix of fish. On the days that we could fish this past week, there were Pargo, there were Cabria, Sierra, Yellowtail, Amberjack, lots of big bonito. We had the Dorado, like I said. There was marlin. There were a ton of pompano. Now, take a look at these photos. The pompano were going crazy this week. And if you don't know what a pompano is, they're kind of a flat fish. They're related to roosterfish. They're related to jack crevalle. They're related to several other jack species. Really good eating, tough fighting fish. They look kind of weird, but boy, they were just going crazy. Some of the boats are getting 2, 3, 4 of these, up to maybe 18, 20 pounds. A lot of fun, especially on light tackle. They're real up close in the shallows, just like the roosterfish. And so we had a lot of fun with those this week. And as well, like I said, the roosterfish, they're not only here, but they're getting bigger. Had some 40, 50, 60 pound roosterfish this week. We are known as the roosterfish capital of the world. So it's a lot of folks come down this time of year that get that roosterfish. So this is a good time to book. Normally they're here till about June or so. After June, the waters start getting too warm and we don't see as many, but that's when we get the ones that are those 100-pound, 120, 130-pound roosterfish that cruise the shallows. So now's a good time to get in on the roosterfish because they're here and they're really big right now. So take a look at everything that's going on. We're seeing a lot more folks coming in. We were in Cabo for a little while, and Cabo is really busy. Went down there to check things out, but more and more folks are coming down to Mexico. Baja's a really good getaway for a lot of Americans. There's a lot of great flights, so we're seeing a lot more of an increase of visitors. We're filling up real quick too, so if you're thinking about coming down to fish with us this year, do not hesitate. Jump on the phone, get in touch with us online, send us an email so we can check to see if we still have dates, because a lot of dates have already filled up or are filling really quick, and we're getting reservations every day. So a real quick wrap up. That's going to do it for the Mexican Minute. I'm Jonathan for Tail Hunter Sport Fishing. Thank you so much for checking in. You take care of each other. God bless. And again, please do us a favor and don't forget to subscribe. We'll catch you real soon and talk to you next week. This is the Mexican Minute. Jonathan out.